Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, we are delving into the fascinating world of homeopathy and shining a spotlight on a homeopathic medicine with a unique healing properties. So, yes, I'm talking about Sorinum. So, if you are curious about homeopathy or seeking natural alternative for various health concerns, then this video is definitely for you. So, watch this video till end for more knowledge and stay connected with us for more informative videos like this. So join me as we explore the characteristics and applications of Sorinum in homeopathic medicine. So Sorinum is a leading homeopathic medicine for managing various skin complaints effectively, and some of the main skin issues treated well with it include skin itching, eczema, psoriasis, and scabies. Its action in treating tonsillitis, quinsy, and recurrent cold is marvelous. It is of great clinical significance for cases where even well recognized medicines fail to act, where Sorinum helped to boost the body's response to the medicines. Now, next, we'll talk about the Sorinum constitution. And this medicine suits people who get nervous, restless, and anxious easily. It is highly suitable medicine for the person who are prone to skin problems or have a history of suppressed emotions. Extremely sensitive to cold air is experienced by those needing it. The desire to be covered warmly even in the summers. Next, we'll talk about the drug action of the Sorinum. So, Sorinum is a polycrest medicine, which means it is of great value in treating many health conditions related to different body parts. The most important action is noted on the skin, throat, and nose. It also acts well on the mind, ear, and face. Its action is also noted on head, gastric organs, and respiratory system. It is helpful in managing weakness in the recovery phase of any acute disease. It's also deal effectively with the diseases that involve foul discharges like stool, ear discharge, oozing from the skin eruptions, or sweat with the filthy smell. Now, next, we'll talk about the clinical indications for using Sorinum. So, it is used for skin disorders, itching, eczema, psoriasis, urticaria, skin eruptions, scabies, tonsillitis, quinsy, cold, depression, anxiety, ear discharges, acne rosacea, pimples, diarrhea, constipation, spleen pain, cough, asthma, and headache. Now, in order to make it understandable to you guys, one by one, I will explain each and every clinical indication in an elaborated manner so that you can understand it very well. Let's talk about the scope of Sorinum as a homeopathic medicine. So, its first uses for skin problems like itching, eczema, urticaria, scabies, and psoriasis. Let's talk about it. So, Sorinum has a marked action on the skin. It is used to treat numerous skin related conditions. And to begin with, it can handle cases of skin itching well. So, those needing it complain of intense itching that is almost intolerable. They scratch the skin till it starts to bleed. Even the heat of bed worsens the itching at night that disturb their sleep. Simultaneously with itching, there may occur stinging sensation on the skin, and in some cases, after rubbing the skin, little bumps on the skin like vesicles may appear that are filled with fluid. Next, it is a superior medicine for managing eczema. Eczema is basically an inflamed skin with dry, rough, itchy patches of fluid filled eruptions on the skin. So it renders great service in cases of eczema that occurs behind ears, in the bend of the elbows, armpit, and the scalp. There may occur dirty, rough skin or eruptions that bleed easily. In some cases, pus may accumulate in the eruptions. So, Sorinum proves to be one of the best homeopathic medicine for the skin complaints that appears in winter and vanish in summer. Next it is a highly effective medicine for scabies as well. Scabies is basically a contagious, itchy skin condition. I have already made one video on scabies. You can watch there if you want to know more about scabies. So Sorinum is the best homeopathic medicine for managing scabies. And another skin condition where gives good result is herpes zoster. Herpes zoster basically a painful skin rash with a blister which is caused by varicella zoster virus. And further, its use is also considered very useful in cases of urticaria. Urticaria is basically itchy wheals, means raised bumps on the skin, which is caused usually from allergic reactions. And lastly, it is useful for treating psoriasis, which is an autoimmune skin disorder that results in inflamed patches on the skin covered with a silvery white scales. And there may occur small red eruptions with the white scales. So its foremost action is in treating tonsillitis wonderfully. It is well indicated when the tonsils are swollen and painful. The pain gets worse while swallowing and reaches the ear. There is a burning sensation in the throat. Throat feels dry in the morning and a sensation of plug is felt in the throat. There is a tickling in the throat that occurs when excites cough. And it is the principal medicine for treating quinsy. Quinsy is basically a pus collection behind the tonsils. So it is well known its well-known action is to eradicate tendency to quinsy. In cases needing it for quinsy, excessive pain is felt in the tonsils that extends in the ears on swallowing, and there is a tough mucus in the throat that needs to be hawked continuously. There is mainly hawking of the mucus in a form of cheesy pea-like balls that smell bad and leaves a bad taste in the mouth. There is a hay fever. Sorinum can rectify many nasal complaints. It is of great clinical significance in treating the cases of recurrent cold. And as far the homeopathic therapeutic is concerned, Sorinum proves to be the effective in boosting immunity against frequent cold. In cases needing it, either there is a dry cold with nasal blockage or there occur thin discharge from the nose. There is a loss of smell, and in some cases, post-nasal discharges is witnessed on clinical examination. So, beside it is a very prominent homeopathic medicine to tackle the cases of nasal allergy, or you can say hay fever, which is an allergy condition caused by allergic response to the allergens like dust mite, pollen, resulting in symptoms like running nose, sneezing, stuffy nose, itchy, watery, and red eyes. Next use of Suriname is for mind complaints. Suriname can help people suffering from various mind related complaints like fear and depression. So, it is a very useful homeopathic medicine for managing anxiety and different kinds of fear. The fear is mainly of being alone, of fire, of business failure, of fear of death. Person has a negative thinking, constant thought of dying may prevail. It is a beneficial medicine for managing depression in females during menopause. There is a sadness and forsaken feeling in those needing it. There is a desire to be alone and remain in the bed all the time. Hopelessness is well marked. It is also indicated for children who are very irritable, fretful, and get easily startled. During the day, they may be playful, but at night become very restless and may scream without any reason. Next use of Sorinum is for ear issues like discharges, eczema, and noises. So it's a very wonderful homeopathic medicines to give relief in cases of otorrhea means ear discharge. Offensive brownish pus discharge from ear is guiding feature for its use here, accompanied by headache. Secondly, it has a great ability to lessen the itching in the ears. In most cases, needing it, itching is intolerable with a need for picking and boring in the ears all the time. It is a highly suitable homeopathic medicine to treat eczema behind the ears. There appear red, oozing eruptions with scabs around the ears. Lastly, Suriname is helpful when hearing is impaired, along with noises in the ear that is tinnitus. There is a buzzing, humming, ringing, or cracking type of noises in the ear. The last use of Suriname is for face issues like pimples and acne rosacea. The foremost use in treating acne, that is pimples, those needing it complain that the pimple get worse from fat, sugar, and coffee. Females may have worsening of pimples during menses. And next noteworthy complaint where Sorinum proves very beneficial is acne rosacea. This is basically a skin condition that causes flushing and redness of the face along with the appearance of small pimples. Small red pimples appear in the middle of the cheeks, chin, nose, and forehead. Next use of Sorinum is for head complaints like headaches and eruptions. So Sorinum can give great relief in headaches and eruptions on scalp. The major symptom is headache occurring from suppressed skin eruptions or suppressed menses. The pain is hammering type. In some cases, headache may be preceded by flickering before the eyes, dim vision or black spot before the eyes. The head is very sensitive to draught of air. The affected person cover head even in the hot weather. The eruptions are filled with the pus, that is pustules, with severe itching. Next use of Soranum is for gastric issues like diarrhea, constipation, pain, belching, spleen pain. So let's talk about it. Soranum can be administered for the cases of chronic diarrhea. The person requiring it have early morning diarrhea and urgent desire to pass stool. The stool is dark, watery with horribly offensive smell. Diarrhea that worsens Diarrhea that follows some severe acute diseases or when it occurs during dentition can be treated well with sorinum. It can also be used for the cases of constipation. The stool is hard, difficult, and blood may also pass along with the stool. Burning may be felt in the rectum, pain in the lower back may also occur with constipation. Another important indication is stitching type of pain in the spleen. Pain get worse from movements and better by standing. The last use of Surinam is for respiratory problems like cough and asthma. So, lastly, Surinam acts well on the respiratory system. It is mainly indicated for dry, hard cough with chest pain. Heaviness is also felt in the chest. Bouts of coughing occurs in the morning and the evening. Its use is next suggested when there is an expectoration of green or yellowish sputum that tastes salty. The mucus is sticky and difficult to expel. It is a brilliant homeopathic medicine for asthma cases. The characteristic feature to use it difficulty in breathing, which get worse in open air and while sitting. Asthma get better when lying with arms spread wide apart. These are the various uses of Surinam, or simply you can say these are the clinical indications where Surinam can be used successfully. Let's talk about the doses now. So, use of Surinam is recommended in 200 Ch potency and higher potencies. Its action seems to begin approximately after ninth day of intake and last for around 30 to 40 days. It is strictly advised not to repeat this medicine frequently. So that's all. In conclusion, I want to say that Surinam stands as a very powerful homeopathic medicine in homeopathy and offers a potential relief on a range of conditions, particularly those with a chronic and recurring type of nature. So if you find this video informative and helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the notification bell for more insights into the holistic health in the world of homeopathy and natural healing. So thank you so much for joining me today as we explore the homeopathic medicine Surinam. So see you guys in the next video. Till then, stay safe and stay healthy. And if you are suffering from any of the health illnesses, then you can contact us for online appointments. On the screen, you can see how to contact us. So that's it for now, and thanks for watching this video.